Checking in for a little bit of Yoga Pilates Fusion. I see Kathy out there. Hey Kathy, good to see your name popping up. Who else is here? I thought I saw Kelly earlier, Kelly Slavic, maybe. Hi Deb. McDonald, I see you checking in. Okay. Ooh, yes, Chantel and Barb. Hi you guys. I love it, I love it, I love it. I love a little yoga Pilates, and that is exactly what we're gonna do today. We're just gonna move right through it. Most of you know the drill. If you don't, I invite you to follow along. I do not pretend. I was talking to my neighbor this week. She said she and her daughter tried, and the yoga Pilates was, they've never done either of them, so they had no idea what was going on. And then your heads are down and up, and you can't see, and they had a kick out of it. They were laughing. I said, well, this is not a beginner class, so hang in there, and all I can say is just try it. Do what you can do, right? So those of you that have been with me before, welcome back. Good to see you. Those of you that have never done yoga Pilates, welcome. Just do your best. There will be times where we're down and our heads are down, and I know you can't see the camera. That's just part of learning yoga. It might be helpful to you to go back and watch it sometime without having to do it. You kind of see what a down dog looks like and see what a flying leg looks like and all of those things. The Pilates part should be a little bit easier to follow as we get down because you'll be able to pop your head over to the camera most of the time. Okay, so here we go. And I'm not going to sit down today. I bet some of you are already sitting on your mats. Are you? Feels good down there, doesn't it? But we're super warm from our strength training class, and I just want to get the energy flowing. I want to bring you some joy today. A little bit of peace in such a troubled time is hard to find, but I just encourage you to find a way to serve. That is the best way to feel a little bit of hope, is by actually taking action and serving. We went down yesterday to a school that we're familiar with down in Minneapolis to bring some food and to just see what we could do, and wow, the turnout and the people and every color, every race getting together to help in so many places, not just the place we were. So anything you can do is just gonna make you feel better. And then shut your news off. You don't need to watch everything. It's not helpful. It hurts your brain. So feet hip width apart, rolling those shoulders back, closing your eyes, standing with good posture, and taking deep breaths. That's the only thing I want you to do for the next minute. Stand with good posture and take deep, full breaths. What does a deep breath look like or feel like? A deep breath comes from this part of your belly, from this part. So find your belly button, and when you inhale, bring the breath down below it. Some of it will rise up and in, but I want you to originate the breath through your nose down below your belly button. Let that be your first space to bring all that beautiful, fresh oxygen. Let's do one more nice deep breath in here with no movement, and just really learn how to train the breath to be low and deep. And then as you open your eyes, reach overhead, stretching tall. Take hold of your right hand and just give it a nice big stretch up and over your ear to figure out which right was right. And then come back to the center. We're just warming up and loosening up. Take a big stretch the other way. Exhale back to the center. Take a tiny little back bend. And let's sink right into our first chair pose. It's exactly what it sounds like. Just sit down like you have a chair. But when you do, really imagine the chair to be there. Don't just sit down and look like you're in that position. Sit back like there's a chair behind you that you're going to drop to. Inhale, lift up. Grab that right hand, exhale over. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, left hand over. Inhale, lift high, little back bend. Exhale, find that chair and sink low. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, bend over. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, bend over. Inhale, high. Exhale, sink. One more time through that. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, a little bit farther over. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, a little farther over. Inhale, lift high, just that tiny baby back bend. Sink deep into your chair and hold it. Give me a baby twist, just a baby twist. Don't go deep yet. We're not quite into that position yet where we want to go too far. And switch, twist the other way. Just a little baby twist just to warm up some of those back muscles. Back to the center, inhale, lift high. Let's go through our first sun salutation. Bring it into a swan dive. We're going to forward fold. Let that body just drop down, relax. Then walk the fingers out, lengthen to half lift, flattening the back, and folding deeper all the way to plant your hands, step back and find high plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, lift your heart to cobra, shoulders back and down. Tuck your toes and push into your very first beautiful welcome down dog. Bicycle those heels. Stretch. I want you to stay in that down dog for just a little bit. Bicycle the heels. I'm going to check in, just make sure there aren't any problems, because oftentimes instructors can see their screens, and when there's a lack of sound or lack of anything, they know right away, but I don't see it. There we go. It looks like we're okay. All right, taking a big step forward on your mat, bring your feet between your hands. Reverse your swan dive, rise up. Take an inhale. Let's do another sun salutation. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Inhale, half lift to lengthen. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back for your high plank position. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, cobra. Maybe you come into an up dog right away. Tuck your toes for down dog, press back. Big breath in, bicycle of your heels one more time. Just push down one at a time. Pressing both heels down, look forward at your hands. Step or hop to the top of your mat and fold, nose to your knees. Reverse swan dive, rise up, take a big breath in. Let's do that again. Exhale, sink deep into your chair. Inhale, reach high. Exhale to fold. Inhale, half lift to lengthen, walk the fingers out. Exhale, plank to chaturanga, step back, lower down, nice long spine through that whole thing. Up dog to down dog, push back. We're not going to stay here this time. I want you to really push your chest towards your thighs, really push your heels down, and then take a big step or hop, and bring your hands between, bring your feet between your hands. Rise up, big breath in. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, half lift to lengthen. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. I'm starting to float my feet now instead of stepping, just to add a little energy, but that's not necessary. Push through to down dog. Take a deep breath, look forward. Step or hop to the top of the mat, fold, nose to knees. Rise, reach overhead. Let's do one more. Fold your body. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or hop to plank. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Push back to down dog, nice deep breath in. Really press through your heels, really press through your chest. Look at your hands, step forward. Stay right here. Inhale, half lift, cross your feet, have a seat. Roll onto your back. Pull your belly down into your first imprint. What is your imprint? Navel to spine, spine to floor, in that order. Pull with the muscle of the low belly. Once you're imprinted, bring your feet up. Rest your arms down at your side so they don't feel heavy or lifted. All you feel right now is your imprint. I want you to relax your hip flexors. That is a tricky spot. If your hip flexors are too tight already, just set your feet down and do everything with your legs down. Okay, we are going to do some things that don't require your feet to be up, so just set them down if your hip flexors overwhelm. If not, imprint position, feet are up. Inhale, tuck the chin. Let the chin drop toward the chest to relax the neck. Reach out and pump the arms. Inhale. Now blow through your mouth, exhale. Inhale through your nose. This is Pilates 100. Exhale, blow through your mouth as you pump your arms very quickly toward the floor. Inhale. As you exhale, you could extend your legs. We're coming up on 30 right here. Inhale through your nose. Quick, 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 quick. Blow. Exhale. Coming up on 40. So what I want you to look at, if this is new to you, exhale. My body is very, very still. The only thing moving are my arms. Blow. Exhale. Halfway there. Inhale through the nose. Relax the neck down. Exhale. Press. Squeeze your triceps really tight. Inhale. Exhale. Blow through your mouth. Exhale. Exhale. Blow. 80. Inhale. Exhale, blow through your mouth. Press your thighs together. Coming up on 90. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to hold 100 and do some leg circles to open them up. So as your head goes down, legs come up, open wide, circle down and lift 1. Open wide, circle down and lift 2. When you circle, I need you to imprint because your legs get closer to the ground. Anytime your legs start to move downward, that's a good sign. Your imprint needs to kick in. Your imprint protects your low back. It is crucial. 3 more. Inhale, open, exhale. 2 more. Up, open, lower, shh. 1 more. Up, open, circle, lift and hold. Let's do that in the opposite direction. Feet go down as you imprint, circle and lift. Down, circle, lift. That's 2. Down, circle, lift. That's 3. Inhale, exhale, scoop. That's 4. Remember, your rib cage is a big part of what you're going to do today. And it's common for us to just not even think about the rib cage, just let it kind of flop and pop up. The rib cage is directly connected to the obliques. When you pull your obliques or your side muscles down, your rib cage comes down. And that's what you want to think about. Let's do 1 more big circle. Down, around, up. I want you to bend your right knee only and set that foot down on the ground. Your left leg is shooting straight up. You're going to keep your back straight, no sagging in your body. Take a big breath, squeeze your belly. Exhale, pick your hips up to a bridge and hold. Now without moving your hips at all, drop that left foot down. 3, lift, 2, 1. Now hold that foot, set it down and switch to the right without moving your hips. Right foot lowers down. 3, inhale, 2, exhale, inhale, 3, exhale, hold. Now switch without moving. Left leg up, down, lower. 3, 2, 1, hold it. Set that foot down without your hips moving. Right leg goes up, lower down for 3. Don't let your butt drop. 2, that's strength from the core. 3, and hold, bend, set it down, switch. Lower down that left leg, last set, 3, 2, 1, hold it, bend, set it down, switch. Last time on that right leg, here we go, lower down, 3, 2, squeeze your butt, squeeze your belly, 1, set it down, hold your bridge up, don't move, pulse your hips up, 8, pulse up, 7, 6, squeeze your thighs together, 4, 3, 2, hold your hips up, pick your heels up, hold, now pulse up, 8, exhale 7, exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold 1, heels down, hips down, and bring your knees into your chest. You need to stretch that back out. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, slowly and gently roll up to your feet, walking your hands around to the front for your next sun salutation, B. Stepping your feet into the middle, relax your head down, relax your shoulders down. Your easy forward fold is where you're going to start. I want you to bend your knees just a bit and then stack your spine up, 1 vertebra at a time. As you come up, roll your shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, sweep your right arm behind you and just gently twist through the middle. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, sweep your left arm behind you. Don't let your knees turn and don't let your hips turn. It's just a rotation at the rib cage. Let's just try that one more time. The right arm is gonna reach. You're gonna rotate at the rib cage, not at the hips, and lift. One more time. Sweep back. Do not turn your hips. Do not turn your knees. And lift. There you go. Give me a swan diamond fold. Inhale, walk the fingers out, half lift. Exhale, plank position, step or hop. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Draw your shoulders down. Push back to down dog, and as you come into your down dog, lift your right leg high into the sky behind you. Good, now tuck your knee into your nose, and as you do so, pull your belly button upward. Push it back high, just an inch higher. Now step that right foot between your hands, and as your hands leave the ground, you squeeze your belly right away, crescent lunge. As you're lifting, you're sinking into your front knee. This front leg is your strength holder. Good, now just simply drop your back foot and open to warrior two. I didn't change the placement of my legs at all. Slide the left hand back and down, reverse warrior. Good, now gently float your hands all the way back to plank, and as your right foot goes back, see if you can hover it through your chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Down dog, bring your left leg high. Now tuck your knee to your nose and scoop your belly. Now bring your left leg high, reach. Now step your left foot between your hands and hold it there. Let your hips sink and squeeze your leg as you lift your hands. Remember that your front leg is your strength leg. You really need to keep it bent, strong, and supportive as your abs are tight to hold you. Now drop your back heel, open up, find your warrior two. Let your shoulders soften. And reach your right hand back and down, reverse warrior. Big breath. Good, now as you cartwheel your hands down, immediately belly to spine, your left foot floats above the mat through chaturanga. Elbows to your ribs, cobra or up dog, and down dog. Take a breath, look at your hands, and when you're ready, step or hop to the top of the mat, fold up, reverse swan dive and rise. Inhale, reach. Exhale, the right hand twist back, do not turn your hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, the left hand twist back, do not turn your hips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold your body over. Inhale, half lift to lengthen. Exhale, step or hop back to plank position. Your chaturanga needs a straight spine, my friends. Do not sag your back. Cobra or up dog, shoulders away from the ears. Down dog, right leg high. Take your right knee, tuck it into your nose, round your back. Right leg high. Take your right foot between your hands. Sink, squeeze your belly, and rise up. Guess what, everybody? It's haircut week for all of you out there, right? Open up warrior two. If not this week, maybe next week. Cuts and colors happening everywhere. Reach back and down, reverse. Everybody was excited that I talked to. They're finally getting it done. Cartwheel down, step back, plank, float that right foot. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Down dog, take that left leg high. Take your left knee into your nose, round, scoop, tuck. Left leg goes high. Take your left foot between your hands. Sink your hips, reach overhead. Take a breath. Really squeeze your left leg. Warrior two, open up. Shoulders soft. Yes, reach back and down. Big exhale as you cartwheel to the ground. Float your left foot. Chaturanga. Elbows to ribs. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Down dog, press your hips high. Press your heels low. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Fold up, rise, reach, lift. One more time through. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm back. Twist at the ribs, not the hips. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Reach up, deep breath in. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, half lift to lengthen. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, heart lifts. Down dog, right leg high, big stretch. Tuck your knee in. Right leg high. Step your right foot through. Crescent lunge, sink through the front leg. Exhale, warrior two, open body. Reach back and down, reverse warrior. Cartwheel all the way, plank position. Step through. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Down dog, press back, left leg high. Tuck your knee to your nose. Left leg high. Step the left foot through. Reach up, stretch up, crescent lunge. Open up, warrior two. Shoulders are soft. Reach back and down, reverse warrior. Big exhale as you cartwheel to the ground. Step back to plank. Move through your chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Listen carefully. Stay right here, up dog or cobra. I want you to bring your hips up and come to your toes in plank position. And either stay in plank or give me 3 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Now lift your belly button up and walk your hands back for 4, 3, 2, 1. As you reach your arms out and rise up, I want you to step your toes out, your heels in, and float to a plie. Really strong. Lift up. Inhale. Float to a plie. Lift up. Inhale. Float to a plie. Yes, lift up. Step your feet together. Now as you come forward, you're diving. You're pulling your belly up into your spine. And then walk out with the strength of your core for a plank or for 3 push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. The belly comes up first, and then you walk, 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 walk. Roll the spine up, stack the vertebra, step out so that your toes point to the edges of your mat. Float, pick your heels up, lift. Float, pick your heels up, lift. 1 more, float, pick your heels up, lift. As you dive down, this is so important, lift your belly button into your spine, and then walk up to plank. Find that plank position, squeeze your belly. Down for 1, push, down for 2, push, down for 3, push. Walk the hands back, lift your belly to the spine, pull, stack, reach. As you step out, toes are out, heels are in. Float, pick up your heels, lift. Plie has your tailbone and your body in the center tucked just slightly under. So it's just a little bit of glute tuck rather than pushing it back. Step together, scoop and dive. Last time through, love, 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 walk out. 3 good push-ups. 3, 2, 3, walk back. Roll up, belly, spine. Step out, toes out, heels in, lift. Plie, float. Lift. Plie, float. Lift. 1 more. Plie, float. Lift, step in. Scoop and dive. Walk those hands up to plank. Now, listen carefully. I want you to take your whole body and lower it down. Lift your chest up slightly. I want your feet on the ground right now. Do not squeeze your butt and do not pick your feet up. Just lift your chest up and do it by pulling your shoulder blades back. So if I'm down here, they're relaxed. As I lift, I pull my shoulder blades together. That's why I come up. The only thing that's working other than shoulder blades is belly button so that your low back doesn't arch. So pull your belly into your spine and hold this here. Squeeze your belly. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Look straight ahead. As you take a deep breath in, prepare to dive into the water. Exhale, dive. Inhale, come up for air. Exhale, dive. Inhale, come up for air. Please tell me you didn't squeeze your butt yet. Dive. Inhale, come up for air. It's only your upper back and your abs. Dive. Come up for air. Dive. Come up for air. Pull your belly to your spine. Dive. Come up for air. 2 more. dive. Relax your feet, relax your legs, dive. Good, now hold it right here, hold it. Now you can squeeze your butt and pick your feet up. Now you can reach your hands. We're gonna swim in place. Paddle, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Blow through your mouth, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Much like the Pilates 100, you guys, the goal is to move quickly with your limbs. Do not move the middle of your body. Keep breathing in fours. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Blow, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Come on, tighten up through that midsection. Shh. One more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Hands under chest. You need a quick stretch of your back. That's natural. You're going to feel a little bit of tightness. That's normal and natural. Let it go right here. Release it with your breath. Take one more. Good, we're going to come up onto our hands now and walk forward into a kneeling position. If you have not had a chance to get water yet, I'm going to encourage you to do so. I'm going to get some so I can keep talking. And on our hands and knees, we're going to do one more stability strength move, okay? So when you're on your hands and knees, I just want to remind you or inform you, if you don't know, your hands and wrists should always be directly below your shoulders. So check for that before you proceed with any of the exercises. Shoulder width apart and direct line from the bottom to the top. Now, without letting your back sag, you're going to pull your belly button and just kind of lock it up and in, and then squeeze your right cheek as you extend your right leg back. Now your belly is tight and your butt is tight, and we're going to take your left hand and reach it forward. And I want you to hear me loud and clear. This is an exercise called spinal balance that you could hold for the next couple minutes and don't do any movement, and you're going to have super good strength happening. You do not have to progress past this. If you want to try, bring your elbow over to the side and your knee to the other side without tipping your body, and then push right back. Try that again. Inhale, pull them to the side, don't tip your body. Exhale, push. Now if your body's tipping, it's probably too much for you yet. You just hold the spinal balance. Some of my students out there are going to be able to do this. A long arm and a long leg without their body tipping. Now that's extremely hard. So I want you to find in those three options the one that works for you. We've got 4 more. Exhale, you really need to pull the belly in tight. 3 more. 2 more. You might just be holding, you might not be moving. 1 more. When you come back, just hold the spinal balance and then set your hand down and your knee down. Give me a cat stretch, round your back, just to release the tension. Give me a cow pose, release the tension. And then come back to the neutral or that long straight spine. Belly lifts, left leg extends, left glute is tight. Right arm reaches forward, spinal balance, please hold if that's what you know is right for you. Knee and elbow come across if you want that. No movement in the middle of the body. Knee and elbow. And press. Knee and elbow. And press. If you feel any sagging or movement, don't do this. Just stay still. Okay, final option. Long leg, long arm. My Pilates students that have done this a million times, you know where you're at. But guess what? You maybe haven't done Pilates for a while, and this might feel like it's hard again. So maybe this is not right today. Even if you know you're advanced, maybe this is not right for today. 3, keep your back straight. 2, don't push into your wrist. That's not what you're supposed to be working. 1, back to the center. Round your back. This time we're going to sink into child's pose for just a moment. Put your head down. Take deep breaths. Calm your system. Good, bring it up before you get too sleepy on me. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes, downward dog. Right leg goes high. This time, if you take your right knee and bring it under your body and tap your left elbow, and then back up high. Now take your right foot between your hands. This time, angle your back foot so that it is pressing down to the warrior one position as you rise up. Make sure this whole area up here is soft. I know for me, we did so much work this weekend with our shovels and carrying stuff around. I'm tight up here, so I really need extra attention to let that all just loosen and lower. Warrior two, exhale. I want you to bring your hands together in prayer and just bend your back leg and sink down. Now walk your hands to the center of your mat and pause there as you come to a straddle fold. Relax the head between the arms, maybe between the legs. Reverse swan dive, rise up in your straddle, reach, lift, and then sink right back to warrior two. Good, now take your right hand forward and find your extended angle by either setting your elbow on your knee or bringing your hand to the ground. That top hand is really a reaching arm. It's reaching, it's not just passive, it's active. Now bring your left arm behind your back, reverse warrior. Exhale, cartwheel all the way down to plank position and find your chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Push back to down dog. This time your left leg high to the sky. Left knee to the right elbow. Twist. Left leg high. Left foot to the top of the mat. Warrior one position. Back foot is angled. Opening to warrior two. I want you to bring your hands to prayer and then sink to your right foot. So you're going to lower your back leg. Chest is high. As you walk your hands just to the middle of the mat, lift your tailbone and find your straddle fold. Take deep breaths while you're here. Now reverse swan dive. Open and lift from your back, lift from your belly. And then just point your front toes forward and sink right back into that warrior position. And find that lengthening forward over your front foot. Extended angle. Take a big breath as you lift your body back up and wrap it around your spine, warrior. Reverse style. And then cartwheel down, find your plank position. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Down dog. Take a breath. When you're ready, right leg goes high into the sky. Right knee to left elbow. Right leg goes high into the sky behind you. And step that right foot forward. Warrior one. Can you find it without me? Gonna come and make sure we're all good. Great job today, you guys. Warrior one. Staying in that position, let's take the hands center. Palms together as you sink into your back foot again. Sink, sink, sink low. Okay? Walk your hands to the middle of the mat. Lift your tailbone, forward fold. Straddle position. Reverse swan dive. Rise up using the back strength. Lift high. And then sink right back to your warrior one. And forward and down extended angle. Left arm high. Exhale, left hand behind your back. Rise up with the right hand. Reach reverse warrior. Cartwheel all the way down to the mat. Once more, step through chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Tuck your toes, down dog. Left leg high. Left knee, right elbow. Left leg high. Left foot to the top. Reach up, stretch up, warrior one. Good, sink to your back foot, reverse warrior, sink into your low lunge. Walk your hands to the center, straddle, fold, tuck your head down, take a breath. Reverse swan dive, open your arms and rise, reach, stretch. Point your left toes, warrior two. Extended angle forward and down. Reach up, stretch up. Now pull your right arm around your spine. Left arm high overhead. Take a breath. Exhale, cartwheel down, step back to plank. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog, lift your heart. Tuck your toes, we're gonna hang out in down dog for just a moment. Bicycle your heels. Take deep breaths. When you're ready, step or hop forward, have a seat on your mat, and come all the way down onto your back. As you come onto your back, let's establish the ABCs of Pilates before we go into our Pilates ab series, which is our most challenging in terms of sequencing, okay? So the ABCs again. A, you need to imprint. You need to draw your belly button down to your spine and your spine to the floor. Second, you need to shut your hip flexors off. The only way to do that is through mental processing. All you can do is relax your quads. Sometimes it helps to give them a little palpitation. Relax your hip flexors, turn them off. You can't squeeze your legs the whole time. Belly tight, spine to the floor. Now pick your feet up when you think you have that. Your quads are off, your hip flexors are off. You are welcome to keep your head on the mat. If you have any neck trouble, keep your head down. If you're able to tuck your chin and come forward, do so. When you glance forward, your eyes are on your thighs. This is pulled in. Your hands can reach down now to add that nice scapular retraction or that upper back pulling away from the ears. We're going to press our feet out one at a time. Inhale. Inhale. We're going to start nice and slow. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. In through the nose. Blow through the mouth. In through the nose. Blow through the mouth. As you're reaching your feet away, you're pausing on the end. So one of the reasons we can start with the slow is because slow is not easy. Slow is actually a little harder, but it's a better way to teach it. So I want you to be here. And again, if your neck hurts, your head is heavy, put it down. If you're okay with it up, just try to relax your chin at your chest. Inhale, pause at the end. Exhale. Option to put the feet high in the air, giving you a little less for that transverse abdominal wall. Otherwise, you're straight out. Good, now let's move into rotation. So as you do your legs, bring your hands back to support your head. And now bring your opposite elbow to knee. Inhale, 2, exhale, 2, inhale, 2, exhale, 2, inhale. As I'm doing this movement, I want you to keep going. I want you to imagine this now. Pilates is about stability over mobility. So the mobility is the arms and legs going all over. Your main goal is stability. That means your body and that imprint holds you on the mat like you've been glued down with concrete. There's no tipping side to side. The whole purpose of the move is to stay stable as you're twisting. You've got 4 more left. 4. Exhale, 3. Inhale, 2. Exhale, come to the center and hold. Watch me. I'm going to inhale and reach. Exhale and pull. Inhale, reach. Pull. Inhale, exhale, draw it around. Inhale, exhale, pull. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 6, 5, relax that neck forward, or 4, put your head down. 3, 2, going into our scissors, 1, right leg up, left leg straight out. Hold, pull, switch, hold, pull, switch. 4, 3, 2, we're going to tap one little baby onto the end here. Feet up, heels together, toes apart. 3, 2, 1, exhale, lift. 3, 2, 1, exhale, lift. Heels together, toes apart. 2, 1, 3, 2, right here, flatten it. Pull everything into the mat. 3, 2, 1, lift. 2 more. 3, 2, 1, one more. 3, 2, 1. Now challenge option. Lower the heels and hold. Do not move. Pull down. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Knees to chest. Hug your knees tight. Take a big breath. Big exhale, release. Take your right foot, cross it over your left knee. This is called supine pigeon. We're going to slide your right hand between the hole that you've created in your leg and draw the left knee back. Close your eyes. Take deep breaths. Now, this is going to be something maybe a little bit new for you, but I want you to try to stay in this position. So your right leg is crossed over your left. And what's going to happen is I want the sole of your right foot to start dropping toward the side of your body until it makes its way all the way to the ground. Can you get there? So my right arm extends to the side to help find some balance. I let my right sole of my foot to the ground. I'm trying to relax my legs on this side and breathe. Now I'm going to reach my right hand back across, grab that right foot, and just pull it back up. I'm going to bring my left leg up and find a nice straddle position and just press the legs far apart. Come back to the center with both feet. Take your left foot on top of your right thigh. Bend your right knee. Slide your hands around that right knee again and pull back. Supine pigeon. Deep breaths. Now my left foot is going to start dropping, and my right leg, everything, this whole picture right here, this whole business, is going to drop to the right as I open my left hand. I'm going to slowly set it down until my foot reaches the ground, and I'm going to try to relax through my hip and breathe. Now I'm going to bring my left hand over. I'm going to grab that left leg and open it back up. Bring my right foot up as well. Straddle. Open. We have one more Pilates exercise. It's called the rollover. Those of you that cannot do the rollover, I'm going to get it started. If you can't do it, I'm going to give you an option. So don't get frustrated and go away. Those of you wanting to roll over, most of you know how, but let's just talk our way through it. I'm going to start with my legs up in the air. I'm going to find my imprint as I slowly bring the feet to what we call diagonal position. Diagonal is the most challenging position for them to be in. Flatten the belly. Take an inhale as you start to raise the feet. And then use your belly button to exhale and pull your legs over. That's from your belly. Lift the feet and just separate about an inch as you come down one vertebra at a time. Go back to your diagonal and let's repeat that. Inhale your feet high. Exhale, pull with the belly button to come over. Inhale and separate, lift. Exhale, one vertebra at a time to the ground. Now I'm going to show you a couple options. Those of you that are really struggling, if you have a towel or a shirt that you can roll up, or I brought my pillow, you can have a pillow under your hips, and that will help. Anything you can put under your hips will help boost you up. That will give you, just kind of bring the floor up a little bit to you. Okay, so that's an option. Also, the full body roll up. Those of you on the rollovers, just keep going. The full body roll up is something I always come back to for Pilates students. It is something you really should learn. Maybe I'll do a separate video on how to do it. But it's a lift, it's a tuck, and then it's blowing through your mouth, right at the hard part. Until you can come up and stretch, draw the belly to the spine, and then drip your spine back down. Inhale, lift, tuck your chin, blow, 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 blow. Reach across your toes and stretch. Scoop and pull your belly to your spine. Blow, 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 blow. So now you're either doing roll-ups or roll-overs. And I want you to choose. They're both actually the same exercise in just opposite form. But it's about the stability and the control of the belly. Okay, so let's do the last one. And as you come down, go ahead and just find your way into your knee to chest position. Give yourself a hug. We're going to finish with a happy baby. Grab your big toe, middle and index finger. Pull your elbows on the inside of your legs. And just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And if you have something you can meditate on for a moment here, whether it's a scripture verse, a prayer, something you're thankful for, just meditate on that thing that you want to give thanks for. I encourage that right here, just for a few breaths. Take one more breath and bring the knees together. Open up your arms and twist the knees to the right. Set both of them down. Lying spinal stretch. Draw your knees back to the center. Switch sides. You're still breathing fully. You're still meditating on either a prayer, a scripture verse, or something you're thankful for. Exhale the knees back to the center. Gently bring yourself up to seated position. Friends, gratitude and joy always come together. So if you're feeling down today, if you're feeling stressed today, it's time for gratitude. It's time to give thanks. There's a lot to be thankful for. Let's sit with the shoulders back, the arms open, the chest lifted. Put a tiny little smile on your face. Take a big breath and just reach overhead. As you exhale, just slowly draw your hands to your heart. It's an honor to practice with you, to have you here, to be with you in a different way. I'm thankful for you. And I just wish you and I pray for you a very joyful and content week. Let me know if you have any questions. I will be happy to message you here and there, whatever it is that I can do to help. okay? Thanks, you guys. See you tomorrow for some more good workouts.